Hey everybody, just recording a quick review of the Casio AE1200. I think there's other letters behind it, but it's the silver-plated looking one. I'm going to do a quick review of it and run you through the features that I really love about this watch. It's a little clunky looking on my wrist. I'll show you what it's like in a little bit. I have a small 6-inch wrist, but I still really appreciate it because of all the features, and I think it ran me just over 20 bucks, which is kind of nuts for a watch that does all the things that it does. So starting from this first screen here, we have an analog watch right here. I have it muted. If you press and hold the C button here, it will mute. I don't really like the beeping noise that it makes. And then you'll see, if I get it up really, really close, maybe not. Okay, sorry, that's as close as it's gonna go. It's got this little map on it, world map, that shows the time zone that you're focused on. So here it's got the date, which is today, Friday the 23rd, and then the time. Time's a little bit small and a little bit hard, the date and time's a little hard to read, but I don't mind so much. And then from any setting, you can press this B button and it gives you amber light, which lights up the whole screen. It's really awesome. And I have it set to 3 seconds. You can have it light up for 1 or 3 seconds. Then scrolling through the next setting, right here, we have the world time setting. Then we have alarm. You can set up to 5 alarms, and I do this to remind me of when to eat because I have specific meal times. After that, you've got a timer, and you can pretty easily adjust this by pressing and holding this mode button. It'll start flashing, and then you can cycle through each of these and adjust them. So you can do it to any specific time. You could do it for 5 seconds if you wanted to, which is pretty great. And then you're going to press here, and then there's the stopwatch, so you can start it. Start it by pressing the D button here, and then stop at any time, clear with this button, pretty easy. And then right back to the main screen. And then one of the other special features that this watch has is you can program it to have, I think, 4 time zones. So I have it cycling through LAX, New York time, and you'll see that the little map is also darkening in a different place to indicate the time zone. That's for a friend of mine in Australia. Yeah, so you can set 4 different time zones beyond the one that you have as your basic. So I like this watch because it's got all those different awesome settings. And you'll notice there's a little bit of a blemish here because I actually used Goo Gone to remove some lettering that was here on the top and the bottom. Now, one of the things that's not so great about this watch, I don't know, it's a bit of a trade-off, is that this is a painted plastic, so it looks okay in the video, but if you look really close, you can tell that it's painted plastic. It's a little tacky looking, and then here you've got the stainless steel watch band, so you can tell a little bit of a difference, but it doesn't suffer too badly for that. And for a cheap watch, I mean, really, who gives a crap? Now I'm going to show you, if I can, what this looks like on my wrist. I'm going to put my phone down. Okay, so like I mentioned before, I have a very small 6-inch wrist, so this has a bit of wrist presence here, but I don't think it looks terrible. You just have to make sure that you wear something that looks good with this. And then I'll show you what it looks like all the way around. There's the Casio emblazoned on it. It's really easy to take on and off. And because I have a small wrist, I did move a few of the links, and it didn't take me long at all. So that's my quickie little review. I really love this watch. I've been using it all the time, particularly for working with clients. The stopwatch is awesome, and it's just jam-packed with years. I think 5 years is more real because I use the amber light all the time. Anyway, would recommend. I like this one a lot.